All right, guys, so we had just talked about, actually, in the last episode of the Access Blockbusters Pod, we had just talked about the newly reported, I suppose, Clayface movie. But now, and it's kind of amazing how this works out, that I just finished uploading and publishing the last week's episode, that even more news starts to come out. So here we are. But hopefully this isn't too late, because we have some more details about this Clayface movie, as well as just the whole DCU slate in general. So first of all, according to Deadline, we have 2 official release dates, one for Clayface and the other for the animated film, I think set in the DCU, maybe not, called Dynamic Duo, which will center around a couple of the Robins, I believe, from Batman, the Bat Family. So there is that. And again, there are not many details about Dynamic Duo, but it's, I don't even know if it's going to be set in the DCU, but we now have release dates for these 2 films. So Clayface is going to be coming out September 11th, 2026, and Dynamic Duo is... Gosh, it's gonna come out on June 30th, 2028. So release date, it has a release date, but it's not coming out for a long time. So this is the official, quote unquote, at least what's been confirmed, the official DCU release slate. It's Superman, July 11th, 2025. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, June 26, 2026, and then Clayface, September 11th, 2026. And so I guess Supergirl and Clayface will be the only 2 DCU films coming out in 2026, which leaves 2027 open for whatever else comes. And there's a lot of other stuff that needs to come. I would assume 2027 would probably be some combination of Sergeant Rock and maybe Swamp Thing, is maybe my guess for 2027. Who knows? And also there are tons of other films that have been, Bane and Deathstroke, it could even be as well. So who knows? Who knows anymore? But yeah, we're not, this is what I talked about in the last episode of the Access Blockbusters Pod, or even a couple weeks ago, I think, in the last 2 weeks ago for the Access Blockbusters Pod, is that, because I talked with you guys in the comments, and some of you guys were saying, well, no, like DC just, let DC do its own thing and have every movie be standalone and stuff. That's totally fine. I'm totally okay with that. I love the Batman universe and how standalone it is. I think that the idea the Robert Pattinson's Batman could fit in this DCU just based on what we know is crazy. I mean, I don't, not crazy if you think that, but just in my perspective, at least, it would be a crazy mix. What I'm saying, though, is that just by having all these, different projects and whatnot, and committing to the whole 2 movie and 2 shows kind of timeline that James Gunn alluded to earlier, is that you just won't see characters come back for a long time. The earliest, I think, we would get a Superman 2, if Superman is good, and if we all like it, is 2028, probably, which isn't bad. It's not terrible, but I'm just saying that, characters would not be able to recur super frequently in this DCU. That's all. That's the only thing I was trying to say. But anyways, so we have release dates for Clayface, which is going to be written by Mike Flanagan, who did Haunting of Hill House, he did Dr. Sleep, big horror, and also details were confirmed that it's going to be more horror tragedy-centric. I believe also they talked about the fact that Clayface will not be a villain. He's going to be, I don't know if a hero is the right word, but just a tragic character as well. I think that that's exciting. And now it remains to be seen who's going to be voicing / playing the character. Obviously, the big thing with Clayface is that he can shapeshift. So I'm sure there are going to be many personas that are, going on there with Clayface. But I think it's a really interesting character to tackle there. So we now have confirmation of 2 of these release dates, and we're getting a better picture of the full slate. Obviously, aside from, I think Booster Gold was a movie. I could be wrong. Booster Gold might be a series. So there is also that in the docket. Paradise Lost is a series. Lanterns is a series. Swamp Thing is the other movie that we're looking for. And also, totally forgot, Brave and the Bold. I guess, is Brave and the Bold coming out in 2028? 2027? I don't know. Andy Muschietti is going to direct Brave and the Bold as far as we know. So yeah, there's that. So a lot of interesting things going on here, and we'll just have to see where things go. But guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this news about Clayface? We're getting some more confirmation about what this is going to be about, what this is going to be like, the kind of tone that they're setting. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and if you're excited for the Clayface movie and for the Dynamic Duo movie as well.